Hey guys, it is Rob from Flailthroughs, and this is the Attack on Titan Flash game. I had a request from White Dusk 225 to give this a try, and so thought I would. It's based, of course, on the manga and anime running. I think it's either right now or it just stopped, or just ended. And I'm gonna die, but that's pretty much the game. You die a lot. I tested it a little bit to get the joy to key settings right, because at WASD and I, Squish, are not friends. So, never gotten any good with it. So, anything where a joypad is an option, I use it. Of course, the trick is that with some games, FTL being one, you're actually better off with the mouse and keyboard, so. I went to the trouble of inverting the joy of the mouse axis, but because I hadn't done it in practice, it's throwing me now. Oops. But yeah, I've not actually watched Attack on Titan. It looks really good, but it also looks very, very heavy, and I'm not good with heavy anymore. You reach a certain. I've said this before. I think you reach a certain age, and you just don't want heavy anymore because, you know, if you want to be upset or sad about something, real life will help. I mean, it'll do the job for you. It just will. So instead, I tend to watch lighter things, or at least, if I'm going to watch heavy drama, I demand there be giant robots. They missed the robot part. They're giants, but not robots. Man, some of these things are huge. Whoops, kicked to pieces. Unlike the show, to the best of my ability to tell about the show, that is, this seems to use its gore more for humor value, and I'm okay with that. I'm really only okay with gore when it's supposed to be ridiculous. Got one. Because, I think people forget that the original Mortal Kombat was supposed to be ridiculous. I think around installment 4 or so, Mortal Kombat also forgot, but, I think they've figured it out again. I haven't played any of the most recent ones, but that's been my estimation from what I have seen, so. Gonna die. Well, it's not, but I probably am. What am I stuck against? Go. Squish. Kind of reminds me of Tori Bash, the way the death works. The death animation, that is. I like Tori Bash. Jousting is my favorite. Dead. But, yeah, so, yeah, I've heard good things about the series. I may watch it eventually, just not in a place for it right now. So, gonna die. No, not quite yet, but it would be a good time to be someplace else. I've watched some people play this game on YouTube, and yeah, you're gonna spend a lot of time getting killed. It is not an easy game, but as far as I can tell, the Titans aren't supposed to be easy to kill, so. But the controls, even faking them like this, with the mouse, with joy to key, the controls are pretty good. There we go. Going up. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. So it's time to move on. In a hurry. There are separate controls for using a single hook or both. The advantage to the both hooks button seems to be that it pretty much auto-tracks to something to get you away. Whereas the single hooks, you have to be a little bit more Spider-Man about it. Control-wise, it reminds me of Spider-Man 2 and that stretch of pretty decent Spider-Man games that we got. Those are fun. I need to move, because, well, he didn't kill me. But that one will. Well, they all will if I'm not careful. Leaving now. Going up. Not close enough to the wall. Now going up. That was close. Let's get on top if I can and see. Nope, this is as high as I go because I am hooking into the world. So, oh, I think they're all waiting for me. Yep. But this is going to be bad. Okay, well. I'm alive. Let's see. There are... I'm not sure how many Titans are here. Titans left 32. There's a few different game modes to this now. This guy has apparently worked on this non-stop. This is an awful place to be. I'm dead. Okay. Let's go after the big one. If I can get up there, I may be able to kill him. Got him. Let's get away now. As far as I can tell, being in front of these is the worst place you can be in the world. Especially since to kill them, you have to hit a tiny little spot on the back of their necks. Well, thank you for the launch, sir. Ow. Gotcha. That one nearly got me. Let's get away, shall we? Didn't even see it. Poor little Final Fantasy VII grade character. Oh, thank you. Let's go up here. Let's go this way, shall we? Yes, let's... Okay. I'm not even sure how that hit me, but... But yeah, it's a fun little game, especially for something, you know, obviously made in someone's spare time. Actually, that's a little bit too dismissive. This had to have taken a lot of work, and I've seen what some of the earlier versions looked like, so it has come a long way. So, you know, I think what I'm, you know, saying is that for a fan-made, probably one-person crew freeware game, this looks really good and plays really well, because in any 3D endeavor, Squish. Controls are everything. Absolutely everything. Well, I wish I could have spiked that landing. It would have been great to just swing gracefully through the air and kill the guys I went by, but can't have everything. Get away from the hands, get away from the mouth, get away from the front. Gotcha. Okay, I want to be away from him because I know what he, Squish, does. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this yet and how many episodes it's going to be, but I think one of them may be called Attack on Squish. I'm not sure what that indicator is down at the bottom. It may be... I believe these grappling lines are gas-powered, so that those bottles there may be the gas power for this for my web shooters. But apologies to fans of the show for calling them web shooters, but you know, I haven't seen the show. Loved the Spider-Man games. Not much else I can call them. Sorry. I'm sure this being a Japanese series with a military or paramilitary field, they have a really cool sounding name, but I do not know it. Gotcha. And now I die. Not quite. I need to get away from here. Yeah, I think that must be gas supply, because... Oh wow, bye. Nope, Squish. Damn. Didn't want a slingshot quite. Squish. Close up, Squish. Haven't used the special attack yet. I'll have to see. Okay, well, that's a nice looking slash, so if I can do anything about it, I will. Okay, dead on. Dead. Well, it cut me loose. That's not exactly Squish victory, but... Okay. I told you to go over there, please. Dead. Okay. And up. But yeah, I'll put a link to this in my in the video description because it's really neat. It's free to play. Well, it's not. It's free. That is. Because free to play, of course, has become the name of the genre for things like Gundam Battle Operation, where you're playing it is free, but all the extra stuff is extra. Oh wow! Don't want to be here. Going up. Going up. That's a bad place to be. Squish. up.